What is going on YouTube? It's Sankey. Alright guys, so as always I've got a jam-packed one for you in this video, so do make sure you stick with me all the way through this one. Now there was a lot on sale in the stock market today and I've got an added to my portfolio, so I want to make sure it's on your radar, so if they're on sale tomorrow you guys can consider adding them to your portfolios as well. So before I kick today's video off, I just wanted to share with you guys something I spotted down in our comment section, which shows what an amazing community we've built over here at stockflix. Now here we have a couple of new investors who are a bit nervous that one of the players had dropped down. So here we have it, a more experienced member of the community helping those newer investors out, telling them not to panic. Green days are going to come, and if you want to maximize your returns, you can buy those dips. So it's an amazing thing for me to see, and guys, do keep it up. If anyone's in the comment section that needs help, or you can offer some support in any kind of way, do offer that help, do offer that support, because it will go a long way to helping them out. And one more thing before we kick today's video off, a few of you have brought to my attention that there's scammers in the comment section giving out a WhatsApp number. Guys, if you see that, that's not me. You know what to do, just report them. The first is ITM Power, that's ticker symbol ITM. Now this is one of our channel favorites, hydrogen plays. Now you guys know that hydrogen and fuel cell, this is one of our mega trends that we're looking to make the most of this year and ensure that we have the best plays baked into our portfolios. So right out the gate, I want to make sure you guys know that this is not a $500 or pound stock. It gives the illusion that it's expensive, but when you convert this over to dollars, this is actually around $8 or $9. So one share of ITM Power is cheap. Now over at the Patreon, we have our Buying the Dip channel where all of us alert each other what dips are on in the day so we can jump in, scoop up those bargains and make those good returns. As you can see, ITM Power had a huge dip on the day, down around 20% to start the day, and it made a nice recovery throughout the day. I think it finished up 13-14% up. So it's as easy as that, guys. So I want to talk to you guys about why ITM dipped to start the day and why they made a recovery. Now guys, they dipped because they came out with their financial reports and there was some question marks from some investors, particularly around their operating loss and their revenues. Right, operating loss increased from 9 million to 12 million and their revenue number came in slightly low, just below 5 million. Now for a $3 billion market cap company, under normal circumstances, this wouldn't fly. This isn't acceptable, but you got to remember, we're buying ITM for its future value. We know that that hydrogen industry is going to boom, and we know that ITM are setting themselves up for success. Got to remember, last time I did a video and then put on your radar that they've completed the facility for their 1 gigawatt mega factory, and this is going to be the world's largest electrolyzer producer. So it's going to be huge. They're going to win some big contracts off the back of this, multi-million-dollar contracts. Now, if you guys remember in one of our catch and runner sessions, I mentioned one of the things you should be looking out for is the size of a company's backlog, because it gives you a good indication of where they're going in the future, if they can work through that backlog. Now, ITM Power, they come up with a backlog of around 125 million, which is massive compared to the revenue number that they've produced of just under 5 million. So as the global demand for hydrogen increases and ITM continually utilize that gigafactory that they've just built, I do see that backlog increasing as they win new deals, win new contracts, and once they work through that backlog, that revenue is going to go up, and then that's going to give that some good upwards momentum to that stock price when they start to release some good financials in the future. Now, I had a subscriber comment on one of my previous videos requesting that I say how long I intend to hold these plays. Guys, for me, ITM Power is a long hold, a couple of years. This is one of those plays that the longer you hold it, the more benefits you receive as an investor, because they're going to grow exponentially. So it's worth holding on to this one. Like I say, this one is like an engine within your portfolio. All right, guys, it's time to talk strike price on our ITM play. If you can catch this one under $600, do consider loading up on them. Now, guys, do bear in mind, they've just come down significantly, 20%. You should expect some volatility with this play. So if they come down further, if they hit that 550 mark, I'm going to need you guys to load up double on this play. The next player scooped up in the market today is Skillz, that's ticker symbol SKLZ. Now this is the player that I put the channel on a couple of weeks back. This is the gaming play. You guys know the one that puts the power in the developers' hands, right? It gives them the opportunity to monetize their games like never before. Now you guys know that gaming sector is one of our mega trends that we're looking to take full advantage of in our portfolios this year. There's a lot of growth there, and that means there's a lot of money to be made. I'm going to make sure all of you guys have your slice of the pie. Now if we talk about Skillz, this company has a very small market share, so there's a lot of room for that to be priced up as they continue to grow. Now if we're talking about growth, for 2021 they're expected to grow year on year till they hit over $350 million in revenue. The year after that, 2022, they're forecasted to hit over $550 million. So guys, you want to be getting some skills in your portfolio. With that growth rate, that share price is going to soar. All right, so this is fresh off the press, released today. You guys know I'm always making sure you guys are in the know about what is going on with our plays. So they partnered with a company called Play Mechanics to bring a legendary franchise to mobile. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Skillz is going places. They're winning these partnerships. Guys, this is going to increase their revenue, get them to that 350 million revenue that they're forecasting for this year. Get them to the 550 million in revenue that they're forecasting for next year. And I do believe this is going to be the first of many that we are going to see this year. More partnerships, more acquisitions, international expansion, broadening their horizons, their product offering, their range. Guys, Skillz is going places. Trust me on this one. Now, if you guys been locked into the channel, you'll know my strike price starts with a 25 on this play, but they've come down significantly this week, around 10%. And I thought this is a great opportunity, so I've jumped in a little bit early at 26. Now, if they drop down to 25, because they are on a downwards trend, and guys, this is for no reason. This is how you spot those deals in the market. Those companies that are growing rapidly, yet that share price is coming down for no reason. The business is still performing great. So that's why I say there's a discrepancy between their share price movement and the business itself. This is where the arbitrage comes in, where you as the investor, you jump in, scoop up that play, and you're going to be set for good returns once they start delivering their financial results, giving you guys an insight into how well that business is doing. Now, before we jump into our main event, I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. If you own any ITM or if you own any Skillz, if you're planning to load up on these plays, light up my comment section for me. Next up is the OG of growth plays, none other than Tsla. Now, they've come out with their financials yesterday, so I'm going to make sure you guys know the important bits and what the strategy is going forward with this play, because I do think Tsla and Elon Musk, they are going places over the next couple of years, and I want to make sure, as I say, that you guys have your slice of the pie. Now guys, there's been a slight dip in that Tsla stock price today. That's because they delivered mixed results. Make sure you guys know what's going on. Revenues outstanding, they beat estimates. Revenues come in 10.74 billion versus estimates which are around 10.38 billion. But on their profitability side, they've come in lower. So earnings per share has come in at 80 cents versus estimates of $1.03. So right from the jump, I want to tell you guys that if it was a concern that Tsla missed its profitability estimates, you would have seen that stock price come down significantly. Why? Because Tsla trading above $800 is expensive at the moment. It's currently over 30 times market cap to sales. That is an expensive price tag on the Tsla stock. So therefore, any concern is going to bring that down significantly. Now guys, the reason why you've seen strength in that Tsla stock price despite the mixed results is because of two reasons. The first is that they brought down their vehicle price by 11%. That's affected their margins, which has flowed through and affected that earnings per share number. The second is that right now Tsla is sitting on a mountain of cash through their stock offerings, which is going to help them complete their facilities in Germany and Texas and also move along their battery development. Next up is their Tsla Semi, which is due for some deliveries this year if they can make those batteries. Now I'm going to need you to bookmark this video, because when that Tsla stock price hits that $1,000 mark, you're going to come back to this video and light up the comment section, and we're going to celebrate down there together. Alright guys, you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time it is. Next question comes from G. He says, do you have a pie on 212? So thanks for sending this in. I don't actually have a pie on 212. I've received this question a couple of times from you guys, but what I will say, I'll touch on portfolio diversification. Guys, you want to make sure that your portfolios are well diversified. Now, that means that you're hitting these plays in our mega trends. Let me remind you guys, we've got EV. And within EV, we've got the vehicles and we've got the charging plays as well. So make sure they're both baked into your portfolio. Guys, we've got our gaming plays, and I've given you one today. That's Skillz. Make sure that's well in your portfolio. We've got our gambling plays. So we've got our LCA, we've got our Golden Nugget, we've got our Penn National Gaming as well. Guys, goes without saying, we've got our hydrogen and fuel cell plays. Now these plays are going to be flying. I'm very bullish on that hydrogen and fuel cell sector going forward. Also got renewable energy, so those solar and wind plays. Make sure they're all in your portfolio, and we've got diversified plays as well, like Tencent, like C Limited, and we've even got streaming plays like Roku. So I've just fired off a couple of plays for you guys to ensure that you've got them in your portfolio. Because like I said, you guys know what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve wealth in the stock market. And to do that, we need to diversify into the highest growth plays out there available for us. I always say, if you guys follow the blueprint, you are going to hit success in the stock market. And I look forward to celebrating with you guys along your journey. As always, thanks for tuning in. Do hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel out. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Join the family. So guys, as I always say, check into the channel each and every day. Stock market is rapidly moving and you never want to miss a beat. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.